Welcome to the AI Research Roundup. I'm Alex. Today we're looking at a paper from the Hugging Face trending list, published on September 2nd, 2025, just yesterday. The standout idea is a training method that jointly boosts response quality and semantic diversity, so models stay accurate while offering a wider range of meaningful ideas. The paper is titled, Jointly Reinforcing Diversity and Quality in Language Model Generations. And as we will see later, the implications for model training are quite significant. In tests spanning creative writing and competition math, the approach raises standard quality metrics and also increases diversity, pushing the quality-diversity trade-off forward without resorting to brittle, surface-level tricks. On X, a post highlights diversity-aware reinforcement learning, noting joint optimization of quality and diversity via a learned partition function, better results than standard reinforcement learning, and applicability to non-verifiable and verifiable tasks. Engagement looks solid with about 200 likes. The previous segment covered the big motivation that quality-focused tuning narrows variety. Figure 1 shows the three-step loop that counters that. Step 1 generates multiple rollouts from the same user prompt, which creates several candidate ideas. Step 2 groups those rollouts into semantic clusters using a learned classifier so clusters reflect meaning rather than word overlap. Step 3 updates the model by multiplying the quality reward with a diversity score, which boosts advantages for responses that are both strong and meaningfully different. So, Figure 2 drilled into how the method scores diversity for multiple responses to one prompt. The figure shows 4 jokes clustered by meaning, where the 2 dark mode jokes form one semantic group, and the cache and arguments jokes each form their own. Diversity is computed as the fraction of other responses that are semantically distinct, so each dark mode joke gets 2/3, and the other 2 get 3/3. This matters because the reinforcement learning reward later multiplies quality by this normalized diversity score. So the previous figure explained how diversity scores are computed. Table 1 reports what that delivers in practice. The table compares standard reinforcement learning baselines with Darling across Alpaca Eval, Arena Hard, EQ Bench, and Novelty Bench, and it shows consistent wins. Darling tops quality metrics, for example 73 to 80% win rates at the larger scale, and also raises diversity, with higher distinct counts and distinct 4. These gains appear at both 8 billion and 70 billion model sizes. Alright, Table 1 showed consistent wins on both quality and diversity. Figure 3 presents the quality-diversity trade-off across sampling temperatures for 8 billion and 70 billion models, with diversity on the x-axis and novelty bench reward on the y-axis. The blue Darling curves form higher Pareto fronts, which means every temperature gives equal or better quality and more diversity than the green baseline and the orange GRPO. The effect holds at both model sizes, so the method improves choice and accuracy simultaneously. Alright. The previous figure showed stronger Pareto fronts on creative tasks. Figure 6 reports competition math, plotting pass at K from 1 to 128 across 4 datasets for QN3 4 billion and QN3 14 billion bases. The blue Darling lines stay above orange GRPO and green base, which means higher pass at 1 and larger gains at higher K. The biggest margin appears on HMMT, suggesting better exploration helps hardest problems. Wrapping up, 2 takeaways stand out. Multiplying a quality reward with a learned semantic diversity signal preserves variety while lifting accuracy, and the gains extend from creative writing to competition math, especially at higher sample counts. The broader implication is straightforward. Training can encourage exploration without sacrificing reliability. That is it for this episode of the AI Research Roundup. I am Alex, thanks for listening.